All right. Hello, everyone. This is Zahid Bashir. Today, I am going to discuss the seventh day training session on online training on SPSS 27. Today is day 7th. We are on basic level. The date is 14th March 2024. Time is 9 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. Myself, Zahid Bashir. I am a faculty member at Department of Commerce, University of Gujarat, and a PhD scholar at Delhi College of Commerce, University of Punjab, Lahore. Previously in our previous discussion, we have discussed the basic environment and layout familiarity, data management, overview of a survey questionnaire and its types, codebook creation and data entry, missing value analysis. Today we will discuss the demographic summary, how to create a demographic summary and how to interpret the demographic summary using APA style. Up till today, we have discussed the missing value analysis in our last session. So today we will discuss how to create a demographic summary using SPSS analysis, how to estimate it, how to interpret in APA style. That is American Psychological Association style for interpretation of your data, for interpretation of your analysis tables, actually. First, I would like to know how the demographic tables look like. So if you see any research paper, for example, this one, the first one, you would probably see the first thing or the first table in the analysis part in a primary data study is basically your demographic table. So here you can see this is the first table. It is basically the sample demographic table, and you see here the summary of the demographic factors like gender, age, uh, and education and income. So they have categorized their demographic factors, like they have categorized gender in terms of male and female. Then they have categorized age in terms of different categories of age. They have categorized the education in different categories, like the coding system that we have discussed in the previous sessions. They have categorized the income. Then they find out the frequency. Frequency means how many respondents were falling in a particular category. So in this study, there were 152 male and there were 136 female. So the male comprise of 52.8% of the sample data, while female comprise of 47.2% of the sample data. In the same way, there were 28 people from the age category of less than 20, which comprise of 9.7% of the sample data. And in the same way, you can interpret the other figures. The question is how we can create this kind of table. I would like to let you know through a sample data. You can also find these similar tables in other papers too. This is the first table that you need to see in a number of studies. This is another demographic table. So how can we create this kind of table? How can we interpret this kind of table? You can also see in another a number of research paper this first table. So how can we create it? I will let you know. So you can see it in other papers too. Like you can see here, this is this is
Oh,
another this is another demographic table. So you can see here their percentage. So how can we create it? So today I am going to let you know uh, how to create demographic table. So let's suppose I am going to use this questionnaire for doing my data analysis. I will share this questionnaire with you, but you need to understand how I am preparing this questionnaire. There are a lot of demographic figures like gender, like age, education level, work experience, nature of employment, working hours, monthly salary, organization name, and so on. So I have compiled this data in my Excel sheet. I have collected the data using this Excel sheet where I have collected data for gender, age, education, working experience, employment, and so on. And I have also recorded the responses from my survey items also. So let's suppose I need to use this data. This is unnecessary part. So let's suppose I need to use this data. How can I use this data in order to create a summary graph? So let's suppose I need to open here my IBM SPSS statistic 27 file in order to create my data set here. And in order to enter my data set here, so this Excel sheet basically comprised of the data from different respondent. This is respondent one, this is respondent two, respondent three, respondent four, and so on. Basically, I have coded gender one for male and zero for female. In the same way, I have also categorized different categories of age up to 5 levels. So I can use it here. If you have an Excel sheet and you have prepared the Excel sheet like this, there is an easy way to transfer this data in your, you can say, in your SPSS file. So how can we transfer it? You just need to copy the first row first. The first row basically comprise of the name of the variable. You just need to copy it by clicking on Control C. You need to open new sheet here and you need to right click here in the blank part. And this is basically the transpose option for pasting. You need to paste your first row variable's name here like this. I have used here. So what I did, I want to show you again. What I did, I just copy the first row containing the variable from this sheet. I went to here. I click on a blank, you can say cell. I right click from my mouse button, right click, and you will see a transpose option here, transpose. Just click it and you will see the names of different attributes, demographic factors, and different factors are shown in the column form. So it will convert the row into column. So what you need to do, you need to copy this column now from here, Control C, and go to your SPSS sheet. Now open the variable view. Variable view. This is data view. This is variable view. Now go to first cell and click Control V. Sorry, not this, not like this. And it again. Control C. It is up to the row number 45. You need to select here. You need to select here up to row number 45. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go and press Control V. Now, just like this. So all your variables, including the item statement, has been copied. So you just need to copy your required names of variables from that sheet to here. Now, what I need to do, first of all, I need to change the values of my variables from here. So first is gender. You can see here that I have coded gender data into 1 and 0. There are only ones and zeros in this data. So in that case, what I need to do, I need to go here in the value, put 1 for male and 0 for male, right? Click OK and click here and consider it as a nominal. Then age. If you see the data of age, I have also categorized this data up to number 5. It is the minimum and maximum range. It means I have created 5 categories of this data. So one for 18 to 25 years, 2 for 26 to 30 years, 3 for 31 to 35 years, 4 for 36 to 40 years, and 5 for 40 years. This is how I have coded my data. Click OK and click on the ordinal scale, because each category of age is basically showing an order, an increasing order. Uh, this is greater than this. When there is an order or rank in your data, it means you need to select the ordinal scale. Then education level, if you see the data of education, uh, you would see a maximum number of 3. It means for a bachelor, for less than a bachelor, uh, we have selected 1. For graduate, I have selected 2. For masters, for PhD, I have selected 3. So again, it shows an order because every category is basically higher from the previous one. Then work experience, I have created different types of work experience. It is the maximum value. All right, for those having 1 to 3 years experience, I have coded them with 1 to 3 years. For those having 4 to 9 years experience, I have coded with 2, and those having alright, the next one is 3. Those having 10 or more years experience, they are coded by 3. So again, it is an ordinal scale because each category here is higher than the previous one. Next is employment. I have shown. All right, this is basically the experience. I need to code it again. Above 10 years, 5 to 10, and 3 to 5. All right. So to 5, 5 to 10. This is 3 to 5. This is 5 to 10. And this is more than 10, greater than 10. All right. Then how many categories of employment I have? Temporary, fixed, and permanent. Now, they are basically the categorization in terms of identification. Temporary, number two, contract, and three is permanent. Now, they are not showing any rank. They are basically identification that we identify one for temporary, two for contract, three for permanent. In that case, we need to use nominal scale. Then working hours, I have stated no. I need to see here working hours 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, three categories are here. So let's suppose my first category is for 8 hours. My second category is for my third category is for 16 hours, right? So this is how now this shows a rank. Basically 12 hours are greater than 8 and 16 hours are greater than 12. So we can assign ordinal scale here. So is it not entered? All right, 1 for hours, 2 for 12 hours, 3 for 16 hours. Not click the OK button. Last add or change operation was not completed. Okay, now it is complete now. Next one is the salary. I have also shared here different amounts of salary. So let's suppose I have categorized the salary 1, 2. How many categories are there? This is 1, 2, 3. All right, I have created three categories for salary. So let's suppose first category is up to $2,000. Let's suppose $1,000. Second category is up to 2001 to 5,000 US dollars. Third category is 5,000 or greater than 5,000. Greater than 5,000 US dollars. This is the third category. Now, STT 1 to STT, what scale I have used? I have used 5-point Likert scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Strongly agree and disagree. So what I am gonna do, I just need to set the first one. 1 stand for disagree. 2 stand for this. 3 stand for neutral. 4 stand for agree. And 5th stand for strongly agree. All right. Click OK. Now Control C. Press Control C. It means it automatically copy this highlighted box here. Now what you need to do, you click on the next cell, press Control button, and click on your down key from your Oh, sorry, press shift button. Just a minute. Why it is not working? Press here, press control button. If it does not work, you simply select like this from your mouse button. You simply select like this. Now after selecting like this, you just need to press Control V, and it will automatically copy the coding scheme from upward to downward. Now in that case, when you select this coding scheme, you need to use the scale button from here, because it is a scale, it is a 5-point Likert scale. So we need to choose scale from here. So after doing this, I will let you know how to create a demographic table here in APS style, and how you can interpret the demographic table for your analysis. I will also share this data set with you for your consideration. You can practice on it, that how you can create your own data set for the purpose of doing your practice, for the purpose of considering how to enter your data, how to enter the survey responses here. Just need to select all of them in the same way. So first thing first, we need to do basically the demographic summary, how to create a demographic summary. So what you need to do, you go to analyze, and you go to descriptive statistic. This is the first thing that you need to do. Here you will find the descriptive as well as frequency table. For doing the demographic summary, you just need to click on the frequency table from here, and you need to select all your demographic variable one by one and put them by clicking in the variable box. Now, go to the statistic. You don't need to select anything from here, because nothing is required from here. You don't need to check any other option also. You just need to confirm that display frequency table is checked from here. You just need to click OK, and it will generate. No cases were input. Yes, we still didn't copied our data. So copy your data from here first, from the second row. Actually, you just need to copy the data just like this. Control C. Go to your data sheet and click on data view. Now click on the first cell and press Control V for pasting your data set which you have copied from your Excel sheet. So always remember, you are going to paste the data only, because names are already there. So when you are going to copy this data, you copy from second row, not from the first row, because the first row is the variable name that we have already entered here. So go to the analyze again, go to the descriptives, frequencies, and click on OK. Now it will generate the frequency tables like this. Now, the thing that you need to do here, just cross it, and I have here a demographic tabulation sheet which I have created for the calculation or for the estimation of your demographic table. So what you need to do, you just need to copy the first table, that is gender table, from here to sheet 2 here. Just paste it. Now what you need to do, you need to copy these rows, these 3 rows, basically. See them and paste them here in the second row like this. Go again here. You just need to copy these 2 rows from here, put it in the second row, this, and write here gender. Now what you need to put here, you need to put here frequency and percent. Now this is the first thing I have put it here. Next, you need to go to the age table, copy this table and paste it in sheet number 2 like this. Now you need to copy the age rows and their percentage only. Do not copy the valid percent and cumulative. You just need to copy from the second row frequency values and their categories. So copy them and go here, write here age, and from the next row press Control, again copy, and press Control V. Now it is located here like this. You can also set them for your convenience like this. Now the next is education level. Copy this table from here and put it here like this. Again, you need to do what you need to do from the second row. Just copy the education level. In the second row, paste it and write here education. Right. Next is the work experience. Copy this table from here. Put it in the second sheet. Go to the downside. Put it here and copy in a similar way. Copy it and paste it from the second row. That is work. All right. Then the next one is employment. This table. Go to the second sheet. Paste it like it. The similar way. So you need to create the table like this. So for example, these are the number of demographics that we want. For example, these are the number of demographics that we want. Now copy total and total percentage. You can place it here like this in each blank part, because there were 456 respondents in this study. Now, what you need to do, you need to select the table. You need to go here, change the format styles to Times New Roman, select 10, go to fill color and select no fill. Go to the font color, select black. All right. Then go to table and select no border here. Now it has been created like we wanted. So select from here black color. Now you can arrange this one in the middle like this. Now what I need to do, I need to enter here a row, insert, put the gender here, put the total of this from here to here, and write here the characteristics. Now you can select it. You go to the table value, select bottom border, select top border. It will create a border on the upside. Now select a border for the bottom side like this. Now it is basically finalized for your output file. Now copy this one from here to a Word file like I have created this here. That is known as table one demographic summary. So press enter, press Control V, and your table will appear like this. Now this is APA style of table that we have created. You can make it on the center side, and you can also make the text on the center side. You can make them bold like this, and you can format your ingredients of demographic factors in some purposeful manner, like I have been doing. Control I. Gender, you can make it bold. You can make your main category bold, and your other categories in the way that you like the most. Education level bold. You can make correction in the spellings too. So they are selected like this. Control I. Bold. You can make corrections here like this, and this one. Control I. Employment. Select them like this. So it is a demographic summary table. You can make further changes here if you would like to make it like this. Now it is simply prepared. It is the same table that we have seen in a number of studies like this or the other studies in example paper like this. Now there is a very short time remaining, so I would like to let you know how to interpret this table. So what we have created here is the demographic summary table. So what we can interpret from here? There are 128 female in this study, and there are 328 male in this study. The female are representing 28.1% of the total sample data, and male represents 71.9% of the sample data. There were 456 respondents of this study. All right. Then, if we come to the age wise, if we come to the age side, there are 56 respondents who belongs to the age category of 18 to 25. Similarly, there were 64 people who belongs to the age category of 26 to 30. There were 112 people who belongs to the age category 30 to 35. There were 96 people who belongs to the age category of 36 to 40. There were 128 people who belongs to the age category more than 40 years. So it means majority of the peoples were from these age categories, while more than 40 years of age were highest in number. There were more male in this study than female. In the similar way, if we see, there were 152 graduates people, the highest number of people in response data were graduates. So in this way, you can interpret the other figures. So I will share the data in your WhatsApp number. If you have any question, you can ask. Yes, Miss Hina, Rabia, do you have any question? Because time is going
No,
to.
sir.
Yes, Miss Hina, do you have any question?
No, sir.
All right, I will share one or two papers where you can see the interpretation, and I will share some data sheets with you so you can practice. So tomorrow we will discuss the next part, which is basically cross tabulation. We will just discuss the cross tabulation, how the cross tabulation can be performed, and how they can be interpreted. If we get some time, we also will discuss how to estimate the reliability analysis, how we can improve the reliability of our data, and how to interpret the reliability analysis tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last working day for our regular SPSS classes. So I will try to cover the reliability analysis as well as cross tabulation. So I am going to share the data sheets for your practice. So stay safe, and let's meet tomorrow for another topic. Thank you very much for both of you for joining.